The dust has had a little time to settle from round number 3, but the engines are roaring once again. It's round 4 of NASA Rallycross Contenders action. The battle for supremacy is lifting off for Octavio Rondoletto, but with every jump, slide, and corner still carrying some championship weight, the action surely won't stop here. The field's tighter than ever, the battles are formidable, and no one's backing down. This is where contenders are forged and pretenders get left in the dirt. Here we go, round 4 next, live on ASN. Venue for this evening is the virtual Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. NASA started visiting Indianapolis in 2017B. This short technical circuit measures 0.79 miles in length, features 5 corners, 2 to the right, 3 to the left, combining sections of the oval with dirt transitions and a tight technical infield sector. Critical rule here though tonight, no jokers are allowed in that first lap of the race, adding an important layer of early race strategy here and a bit of a carnage to avoid. A bit tricky down there. NASA Rallycross, here's our format. After open practice, drivers head into a single car 3-lap qualifying session. Then the order from that will be inverted for our 5-lap heat races. Win a heat, you're straight to the feature with 2 bonus points. The rest head to those 2 semifinals, also 5 laps. The top half of each race is advanced, with the top 3 earning some extra points. That sets the stage for our 10-lap feature where trophies are awarded and handed out and championship points are given. And unique to NASA Rallycross, drivers take 2 jokers here all evening long. Welcome to round 4 of 2025B NASA Rallycross Contenders, live on the Automotive Sports Network with Brian Sawyer in the production truck. And my name is Justin Robichaud. Welcome you here to the Indianapolis Grand Prix. Sponsors for today, we will not forget them. OSS leading the top there. The only thing more unique than your problem is our solution. Check them out at www.osscenter.com. Cameras all season long. They're brought to you by Whiplash SimCams. You won't want to miss them. Go check them out, facebook.com/WSimCams for all those camera needs. And finally, that intro music for tonight, NASA World Feed, produced by Alex and Betty. Ryan, Indianapolis, always action-packed. This is a track I've won here. I love this course so much. That infield, incredibly technical. And in contenders, those mistakes, they pile up. They can cause some issues here tonight. How are you feeling about this one here as almost the midway?
Hey, Justin. Yeah, it's race 4. We're down to an 8-week season, so tonight we cap off the first half of the season. So that's good. And yeah. IRP is one of those tracks. It's definitely very technical. It doesn't look too hard. It's just pretty much 2 turns in the dirt and a couple hairpins. But those turns in the dirt, if you don't hit them right, all your speed's gone. So looking for these drivers to touch the curb, hold the inside, and see what they can do.
Big time in those hairpins. They're deceiving too. There's a lot of time to be lost and gained for those corners there. And some of the that first turn, that's probably one of the trickiest, in my opinion, to really nail down. There's a lot of time left out there if you get drivers that just brake a little bit too late. I feel like you can brake pretty late here, but not too late. You really need to ride up the wall and kind of use the banking to braking, and we'll see some drivers use that tonight. We'll see a good chunk of them, possibly not. But right now, looks like it's pretty worn in out there. Kevin Garcia, a lot of the drivers actually in the 42nd lap.
Yeah, they've been on this track for a hot minute. They're burning it in. So we're about to go to qualifying here in a minute. Before we do that, we're going to look at their points standings going into this evening. Octavio Rondoletto, top in the tower with his teammate Ivan Alessandro. 72 and 59 points respectively, followed by Romain Rateau, Matt Grove, Jake Robichaux top 5, Thomas Panera, Chris Lunan, Daryl Young, Matthew Morris, and Eric Dubois rounding at the top 10. Going to the team's points, Light 500 with 3 drivers in the top 6, sitting at a commanding 174 points, followed by Slapex Racing powered by TWRS 138, Control Z Racing Subaru, Kieran Lifflinder Racing, Mika Esports, Control Z Racing Ford, Control Z Racing Regular, Mertz Racing Technologies, Move Over at Speedy Time, and JC Sim Sports rounding out the top 10. Manufacturers, you know where they are. Justin, go ahead, advance our session while we're looking at those. Got the Subaru at the top of the tower, as it normally is, 107 points, followed by the Ford Fiesta at 80 and the VW Beetle at 22. The VW will have some more points tonight at Boyles' in the session, so I'm very excited about that. But we're getting ready to go to qualify, Justin.
Here we go. Yeah, they got the fresh dirt out there, and the drivers are settling in. We'll see who gets out there first. Probably a whole bunch. Last week, it was just a whole bunch of them all at the same time. Lighting tree. Oh, there we go. Jake Robichaux. No surprise. First one out there. Good old dad in the 69 jumps out there in that Ford Fiesta. Slapex powered Ford Fiesta. Super bright. One of the rockin' liveries out there. A bit biased, I suppose, but it's a good looking. Can't deny those Slapex guys.
I really do. I like their green and purple liveries. It's easy to tell who's on that team when you're looking from a high view on the track.
Good dive down in turn 1 here. We're going to get into that technical dirt sector we've mentioned a couple times here. Great switchback for Robichaux. Good job on the inside there. I'd like to have seen him hug the inside wall a little bit more on the exit.
Yeah, if you're looking for speed, you're looking to touch both of those inside curbs. He did it nice and smooth, which smooth is speed, but you got to really touch those curbs to get that tire to get some grip. And
tire to get a little bit more of a skip on it. You're right.
Yep.
Wide to the outside, dives down in about midway through the apex. I like this line in particular. You almost touch the grass a little bit, and you get a good drive out. It's a great lap for him. Will he get a good time on his first run? He's immediately going to be dethroned by Cartwright, who almost gets dethroned by Lenderoso with a 41.050. There's only a couple tenths between those drivers there.
Rondoleto's first lap does not count, so he's going on the lap too. I'm curious what his time's going to be.
Here we go. Josh Mertz jumps up into the podium position there, number 3. 41.073, so mark him just 2/100ths of a second behind Lenderoso.
Noted Contenders driver
position.
Josh Mertz. He's on this exhibition run this season. I think he's only here for 3 races, so this is his second race this season.
And Jake Robichaux right up there into P2 with a 40.973, so he's just about 1/10 behind Cartwright there for P2. So got a lot of drivers with no times on the board, so we'll see Rondoleto. There we go.
Massive
40.6.
Yeah, 40.6.
That is a very great time.
Almost a quarter second up. Grove popping up to P9, 41.5.
Here we go. A lot of movement here now.
Just Pascucci hits his first lap.
Gets to 14. Yeah. This one's good for 14 for
Only
now.
car that has not set a lap time yet is Kevin Garcia. He was having connection issues last night. Hopefully he can make do with those tonight and make it happen. Dropped out of the session, I think.
Mertz back up to P3. He'll drop down Robichaux. Then Ivan Lenderoso will drop him up into 4th and drop Robichaux again down to 5th. So that running order after the 3rd and final lap from that top 5 just resets themselves back into where they were. Matthew Morris jumps up into 6th position with a 41 flat. That'll push Dubois down to 7th.
Only car left on the lap is Ed Boyles starting. Ed Boyles and Matt Grove, actually. Ed Boyles down in 14th, Matt Grove in 9th. We'll see if either of them can improve. Ed's in the second switchback. Matt is exiting the
first lap was good for
hairpin.
14th.
Let's see what he's at time-wise. His predicted time is a 41.6. It's slower than his fastest lap for Matt.
We'll get a good round on the final corner here, though.
No improvement there. We'll look at Ed. Ed's at a 43.2. I don't think we're going to have any improvement here either.
Not likely, and especially with that wall tap.
That wall tap ended that
The
vehicle.
tire deletion. Yeah, that's an out for Ed. I think everybody's finished up here, Brian, from what it looks like.
Yeah, everybody's done there.
Everybody on the
So
track at the moment is just putting in fun laps, test laps.
we'll go ahead, go over results, and then we'll hit some programming notes. Octavio Rondoletto, Jeff Cartwright, Josh Mertz, Ivan Illisandro, Jake Robichaux, Matt Morris, Eric Dubois, Romain Rateau, Matthew Grove, Daryl Young, Garth McDade, Chris Lunan, Olivier Rateau, Ed Boyles Jr., Joseph Piscucci, Chris Susky, and Kevin Garcia. Kevin Garcia has hit the session, so we're going to give him a couple minutes to get some lap in. While we do that, we're going to go ahead and look at the schedule for this evening, or for the rest of the week. This Thursday, we got the SimCar Grand Am Series. It's going to be the Long Beach. It's round 9. That series is getting ready to wrap up. It's going to rain. Multi-class, Long Beach, and rain spells chaos. 9 p.m. Eastern time. That's Josh Mertz and myself. It's going to be a fun time. Be sure to be there. Then Saturday, wrapping up IRP week. Josh Mertz and myself at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the NASA Rallycross World Championship. Sunday we go to Iowa with the Futures and the Lights. We might have a Futures cast. That's why it's on the thing. We're trying to get that set up for Josh getting a quick little cast in there. And then we're back here next Monday for Iowa.
All right, so while
Kevin Garcia is doing
Kevin
anything.
Garcia jumps up. Yeah, he jumps up to 9th position. His first official lap up on the time. He's going through lap number 2, looks like here now. And that long, sweeping dirt right-hander. Nice and tight to it. A little bit of a double apex there, but he sets up nice for the hairpin here. Nice and tight to a little wide, actually. That's okay. One more after this. Predicted on it looks okay if he can hit this final corner good. Not an improvement. Slower by about a 10th, but that's not too bad. He's got a good run here again. See if he can do anything with his last, Brian.
He's just going a little too wide, carrying too much speed into that turn 1 and that turn 3.
Tight enough. Not tight enough. He almost hit the curb on the second split. But
I haven't driven this car here in a while, but from my remembrance, you slow down, you catch the curb on one, and you basically quarter throttle it down that little dirt straightaway into the next turn. You need just enough throttle
really,
just to move the car. If you stomp on that gas, you're going to overshoot your next turn. You're not getting that car anywhere where it needs to be.
And he almost...
Third lap.
Oh, yeah, he copies his lap from last time, but it's still not good enough for a best, but he'll keep for 9th, so that's good. So the only difference here from the break, really, that little pip is Kevin Garcia will jump in and take that 9th spot, drop Matt Grove down to 10th. So a little bit of a shakeup there, nothing too major. It will affect someone's race in the heat, Snake. So we'll see how that plays out here now. We're going to get our first heat race underway. Stewards will get the drivers ready to go here very soon. We'll get some more dirt out on there. We'll get the order sorted. We'll find out who we've got for our first heat. Remember, order inverted, so those crucial bonus points from qualifying will be handed out. And here we have it. Joseph Piscucci, Chris Lunan, Matthew Grove, Eric Dubois, Yvonne Londeroso, and Octavio Rondoletto. So there you have it. Look at that. You got 2 teammates from back to front. Can they do it together here in heat number 1? It's a tall order, but it's a track that it can happen on turn 1 here at the start. It can be a little feisty. Elbows are out for sure, no doubt, but you tack that speed on into true turn 1. So, I mean, you've got an extra corner here at the start, Brian, but you get into true turn 1. It's really fast and anything can happen. You can go from back to front right there if you get a good little run.
Yeah,
so,
especially
we'll
if you're on the outside line.
Fire it up.
I think Ivan's on the outside line. He should get a good run.
He is. And it's green. And a great start from Octavio Rondoletto on the outside. Londeroso, in the 038. His teammate funnels in behind, very patient. It's Lunan way out in front out there. Matthew Grove's right behind him. Rondoletto patient on the outside. There's a little bit of a nudge from Grove out to Londeroso. Londeroso now aggressive on the outside, comes out into the inside. Can he get the switch back? A little bit of a nudge back, pushes them out of the way, but they're tangled up, and around goes Londeroso, but so does Grove. So it's a self-shot for both of these drivers here.
Grove not having good luck this week. We saw an incident very similar to that happen last night in the lights, and general consensus was, yeah, he hasn't fully made the pass. You're the car behind you. Might want to back out just to
disconnect. At least disconnect. I know there's some argy-barginess going on, and they're giving it back to each other yet again here. Down into the Joker goes Chris Loon, and he's going to give the outside line to Rondoletto. Rondoletto, I think, is going to take advantage of this and try to make a move on the front here. Almost a nudge from him. He's, again, very patient. He knows he's got most of the job done here already. He's not looking to make anything happen. He's not going to force anything to happen. Dubois on the outside looking in case something happens here. But Londeroso's got a little bit of a mission ahead of him here if he wants to make up for that lost ground. I think there's still enough race for something to happen for him here at the back. Octavio Rondoletto makes that move happen on Lunan in the hairpin. Fantastic corner there from Octavio. What a pass.
Lunan held down to that, I think, as long as he could. Him and Grove in the beginning, I think they purposely came to...
Ooh, a little bit of a commitment line cross there, I think, Brian. Sorry to cut you off. But...
Yeah, he might have one. I don't have it up in front of me. I won't be able to see. Yes, he did get a commitment line violation there.
Yeah,
so
did.
That's gonna be big for him. So hopefully Chris maybe saw that and knows not to push it too hard. But yeah, at the beginning of the race, him and Grove just kind of pulled their cars closer together and did not let the Byte 500 cars squeeze in off the start. I thought it was a nice little strategy, if it was a strategy there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. And now with this little commitment line penalty violation, it shakes things up a little bit further. So I can't remember. Is that a slowdown, Brian, or is that really does that get you at the end of the race?
I think it's like a 10, 14 second. So we'll see where he comes.
Yeah, so that'll push him back a bit. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see how the stewards jumble that up at be a post-race result.
I don't think it should be that huge. Eric Kaplinger last night had a missed Joker penalty, and it only dropped him from first to third. I feel like a commitment line violation is less than that. Big pass by Eric Dubois.
Incredible pass from Eric Dubois here on the sweeper.
Eric Dubois just saw the gap and said, "Thank you very much.
See you later." All the cops stole it, and he is off to the races already. Huge gap made up right there. Grove spinning the tires on the exit of there. We're got the white flag here. This is the final lap. Rondoletto's got a huge lead here as he gets into it. I think it's like 2.5. It's 2.5 seconds. It's almost 3 seconds, Brian.
Yeah, he's got 3 seconds. Depending on how big that is, I think he's probably going to end up somewhere down in maybe, I don't know, maybe 5th.
Yeah,
he might end up in 5th,
which is a huge disadvantage.
Yeah. Look at the LCQ where he gets a chance to make it up. But yeah, that commitment line will eat you up every time.
100%. He'll win it here anyways in feature number 1, at least unnaturally. We'll see what happens after it shakes down. Eric Dubois will come after him. Chris Lunan right behind. Escucci in tow. Grove finishing off now with Londeroso. Struggling to get it happen or get that Subaru cross line. He's going to come in now. A few seconds afterwards. A little bit of damage. No doubt.
Cross this line. We'll see it sort itself out.
Once he crosses,
Octavio
the results
down to 4th.
4th. Unfortunate. So no doubt you'll have okay field position in the semifinals, but that's not what you want here. Start round number 4. We're going to head off to heat number 2, though. We'll see if this one will be a little less drama-filled. Chris Susky, Olivier Rateau, Daryl Young, Romain Rateau, Jake Robichaux, and Jeff Cartwright. So father-son duo and the Rateaus out there as well. So also teammates, also trying to make those wins happen. So that's been tough here tonight on our drivers. We'll see if this will bring us any mishaps tonight. Hopefully both drivers can make it through all right. We're just waiting on Chris. Then we're going to get this heat number 2 going, Brian.
Yeah, I'm
ready to go.
not really gridded well.
All drivers are on there, firing it up.
But we'll see how this starts off. I think we're going to see a big run from Daryl.
Massive start up there from Olivier Rateau. Great start off from him. Romain jumps to the outside to try to make something happen. A little bit of a nudge there from Daryl Young, from Olivier Rateau to Daryl Young, and then he jumps down and cuts off his son, Romain Rateau. But 1-2 punch here heading into the natural turn 1. Huge punt, though, almost, we'll call it a shunt, actually, from Jeff Cartwright on Romain Rateau. They get it all collected again.
Save. We're going to have an accident here in the back. I can
100%.
see it right now. We're trying to go 3 or 4 wide through this dirt section. It's not going to happen.
Wow, they make it happen, though. They make it happen
They sorted
clean.
themselves out. That's impressive. I'm very impressed, actually, with
the inside.
With Olivier there surviving. Oh,
a nudge.
There you go. Yep.
Not able to save it, though. He hits into the wall. He's able to get the car turned, but it's in the wrong direction. Jumps out into the truck. I think he was going to try and take the course cut penalty. I think that's the right call. Too much damage, though.
Yeah, took the course cut penalty. Well, yeah, he was about to take the course cut penalty. Saw the cars right there. Had to slam on the brakes.
Had to slam on it, yeah. It's the right decision, just not the right timing. Him having to get that car straightened out, though, I think bled his timing penalty, so consider that finish. But now Olivier Rateau is out into a natural lead, and it's a bit of a brawl for second on back.
Yeah, all Olivier
Young has Jake Robichaud breathing down his neck with Jeff Cartwright right there, just battling too. So this is a wild one. We're heading into the hairpin now.
Yeah, these three fighting like this.
Great line from all three of them. Robichaud into Daryl Young though on the exit.
Fighting and hitting like this, they're doing themselves no favors. It's just letting Olivier build a gap. 1.5 seconds up on Daryl now.
Absolutely. We've got a couple jokers now.
Daryl hit
to the outside.
Entering the joker.
Still manages to get it out front, but it's side by side with Robichaud and Jeff Cartwright. That sees Robichaud head into the wall, into the tire barriers, and he'll get passed by Chris Susky as well. So it's been nothing but elbows out here all race so far. And it's letting, you're right, Olivier Rateau run off with this one. Daryl Young making a hard charge, but it might be just well, I don't think it's too late here. We've got a couple laps left to go. Jeff Cartwright's right there too. Daryl Young gets spun by the sausage curb. Lets Jeff Cartwright get a bit argy-bargy there by mistake.
They just want to give their mechanics that Cartwright did not want. After this. Bang out the dents in these vehicles.
Down to the joker goes Jeff Cartwright. This will give him a small advantage into the entry. Can he get the car rotated? He does. It's not too bad. Almost spun it over.
He gets it almost over-rotate it. Almost rotated
reminiscent
onto the
of
ceiling.
One of my seasons. It was 2022A in my Beetle. I put it almost sideways, chasing down.
Chris Susky takes the turn too hard, goes onto the inside of the grass.
Ouch.
Big
that might even get him a penalty there, Brian.
It might
even be a slowdown.
Might just get him a slowdown. Nothing too serious. Can probably get it cleared.
Salt on the wound, we'll call it. No kidding. Rateau still holding on strong, though. I believe this will be white flag, Brian.
Yeah, it is.
It is
white flag.
All right, here we go. White flag. Daryl Young down into the joker. Jeff Cartwright on the outside. Daryl Young has to rip the e-brake to get that car to rotated. This gives Cartwright a little bit of breathing room. Into the switchbacks they go. Cartwright with a good line gets the grip strip on the inside, but has to get the car rotated as he's off a little bit.
One last chance.
He's going to have one last chance. Is right. Goes to the inside on the sweeper. Will he make something happen in the hairpin? He has to.
He's set up for it. He set up for it very well. He doesn't have it. He does not have it. He didn't have that. You got to throw your car earlier than that if you want to make that move happen.
No kidding. So consider it a Heat 2 win for Olivier Rateau. A hard-fought battle ahead of Daryl Young and Jeff Cartwright battling it out all race long. And Jake Robichaud. A little bit of a short end of the stick on that one with a little bit of a door bang with Cartwright on the exit of a joker. He'll come in fourth. Susky rounds that corner right behind him for fifth. And then Romain Rateau parked that car, I think, earlier. Yeah, he's off the pits. He'll finish sixth. Battle it out in the semifinals. He will.
Excellent job.
Woohoo!
I like seeing Olivier at the top.
That is, yeah, that's fun. That is fun. They are hardworking drivers. They're fun to be around. And here we go, heat number 3. It's a full American field. Ed Boyles Jr., Garth McDade, Kevin Garcia, Matthew Morris, and Josh Mertz. Firing off this one. This should be an exciting battle. We've got an excellent mix of Volkswagen, Subaru, Fords, and a great mix of drivers. And a former multi-champion in Josh Mertz. Can he make it happen from the back? We'll find out. Fire it up and we go green. It's an excellent launch from all three up front. The back, front two up there. A little bit argy-bargy. Kevin Garcia getting a little bit of elbow from Garth McDade up front. Files in behind. Ed Boyles Jr. is able to kind of run off with it a little bit now. To the inside goes Garcia and Morris. They're both going to take that position on McDade. McDade might even lose it to Mertz as well. Mertz goes to the inside, pumps it. And I mean pumps it to Matthew Morris, pushes him off the track. Now we've got 2 cars stuck. Ed Boyles Jr. gets kind of rode into by Kevin Garcia. Over the jump side by side is Mertz and Ed Boyles Jr. Ed Boyles goes to the inside. They're going to push on the outside. Josh Mertz will stay there.
Ed can make an over-under happen right here if he throws that car soon enough. It looks like he can try. Have it.
He can try, but we've got a great line from Mertz, but he's pushed out from Garth McDade. Garth McDade makes a mistake. He gets in there too early. And consider that a huge setback for Mertz. Mertz had a great exit on that line. Almost feels forced to take the Joker now behind Kevin Garcia. Ed Boyles Jr. is going to stay out there on the outside. That's a good choice
Kevin Garcia
there.
And Ed Boyles both loving that incident. They both got to easily avoid it. Ed
Absolutely.
takes that turn a little
to the
too
inside
hard.
goes Ed Boyles, and he gets the slowdown. Hard on the brake, stays out of everybody's way. It's a great decision, but that is an unfortunate mishap for Ed.
The track gives, the track takes.
This track will absolutely demolish you if you don't get that tight technical sector on the inside right. It's very tough, and then you have a hairpin here that can really be a make or break. We've seen that happen already. Now Kevin Garcia, our leader here in the 505. Josh Mertz right there in behind. Matthew Morris still beating in there. Mertz and Morris will jump down into the Jokers. It's clean Jokers for both of them. Morris gets great distance management on the end there. Late on the brakes, but he still has to fight to get that car rotated. Mertz just leaving him in the technical dirt sector here. Showing that skill and that finesse. That agility of that Ford. He chases down Kevin Garcia. He's getting a good run here in the sweeper. Got a couple laps left to go, Brian.
Yeah, well, looking like we're spreading out just a little bit. Everybody's got their breathing room.
It is threading. Garcia down into a Joker, and he smacks the wall. Did he lose the tire? I saw a bit of sparks come off. I think he might have disconnected that right rear. If he did, it's done.
It looks like it's still on to me.
It's still on, but he made a bit of contact. That has at the very least given Mertz a little bit of new life and a gap. Head into the sweeper.
Something happened to Ed
For the
Boyles
second
in the back.
to last time.
Take a look at it now. It says he crashed in my list here. We're coming down to the last lap. We're going to have a brawl between Mertz and Garcia.
We are. We're absolutely going to have a brawl between these two because the white flag is out. And the urgency has just increased. Mertz is going to want that win in those crucial points. He's not going to want to go down to the semifinals.
Mertz's bumper is all banged up from that incident before.
No doubt. No doubt. Here
Mertz
he
wants
is.
it. He's gonna
Sweeper
have to
for the
swing.
last time.
He's gonna have to swing
Wide
now.
goes Garcia.
I don't think Mertz
He's
has
setting
it.
up now. He's got the over-under. He's got the over-under. He goes for it. Gives him the right rear quarter panel on the exit. And he makes it happen. He's going to hold it, I think. Garcia tries to go to the inside, but it's not going to happen. He's going to go wide on the exit. And Mertz is going to win here with a final lap charge in the hairpin. A spirited drive here. And a fantastic win for Mertz. Displaying
That's impressive. He hit the wall
all of
at
his
the end
skill
there.
here. Oh my goodness.
He hit the
Mertz
wall
will
and
take
made
it ahead
that
of
fast
Garcia with Morris, McDade, and
I
Ed
thought it
Boyles
was
Jr.
over as soon as he touched the
Fantastic.
inside wall.
I thought so too. I thought that he wasn't going to get that car turned over and rotated, but it helped him slow down and get it in there. Wow, we don't even have a chance to take a breath. We got Chris Lunan, Kevin Garcia, Jeff Cartwright, Octavio Rondoletto, Garth McDade, Chris Susky, and Ivan Londaroso. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. There's a good chance Rondoletto and Londaroso can make their team get Fight 500 into the final here tonight. They'll need a pretty good, clean victory here. This is a big field. We got everybody out there. They're firing it up. We're about to go green. Oh, and there's a false start from Kevin Garcia, and he rides it off. Unbelievable.
That's
Kevin
what you got to do, though, Justin. You get that jump start, you need to clear it. You got to run.
Right. Just keep going. Just keep running. It's an unfortunate start. We got the rest of the field here diving down in. So at the moment, Chris Lunan is our technical leader on the main field. He's already got Rondoletto and Londaroso right behind him, pushing down in. Jeff Cartwright giving Londaroso a bit of love taps. Another one on the exit. We got McDade in there pushing and shoving as well over the jump. I'm going to call it Kevin Garcia's lead. Kevin Garcia.
Yeah, that's going to be like a 10,
gonna...
14 second penalty. So that's
yeah.
gotta be a rough one for him because he just did so well in his heat there, finishing second to Mertz, and then he instantly jumps the gun. Now he's got a 5-second gap, but I don't think he's going to be able to get a big enough gap unless something happens between all these other drivers that
some huge pile up or something. They're already bridging the gap pretty big here now at the moment. Chris Loonan getting a huge shove from Rondoletto. Rondoletto is letting him know he's there. Oh, almost gaps him over the jump. Unfortunate there. Loonan just I don't even, there's nothing you can do there. Wow, just a testament to the grip surge from the Subaru over a jump.
Yeah, that's the second time Lunan's had a big bounce like that. He had it in his heat. He bounced and got passed by Dubois, and then just right there by
he's breaking harder over the jump.
Ponderosa. Yeah, he's coming down too hard. Octavio almost takes on two wheels.
Just took off, almost soared right over top of him. So Rondoletto manages to keep it alive and keeps it up ahead. Get his teammate Londeroso right behind him in the 038. They're kind of sailing off into the sunset now, trying to chase down Kevin Garcia, who's got that huge jump penalty. Jeff Cartwright there, just in case something happens, but Lunan's getting harassed by McDade right now, Brian. Up to the inside he goes, and the hairpin.
He wasn't going to turn.
No, he hits the front right quarter panel and almost turtles Loonan over.
That's going to be the end of Lunan's car. I don't like that turn from McDade. That was let's take a second.
Aggression.
We're gonna take a second look at that. It looked like McDade just decided I'm not turning, and then made Chris.
He locked it up. He locked it up. Yeah. It's a bad spot to lock the tires up because it's transitioning from dirt to asphalt there, and you lock up, you're not going to be able to do anything. So what he should have done is he should have got off the brakes a little bit.
Yeah.
Tire feeding and
yeah, you gotta.
Use the grip from those Subaru, the center differential in the Subaru. If you can at least get the tires rolling again, you'd be surprised how much more that would just slow the car down. But that'll come with experience. That's a blatant Contenders mistake right there.
Yeah, definitely. Now that we saw he locked up, it's the car only has so much grip, and if you're braking too hard and you need the car to turn, you have to let off the brakes.
Oh, you got to let off a bit.
That's how you 100%. Get the car to turn when you're trying to slow
let
down.
off, but he let off the moment he hit the asphalt. But by then he was already ramming into the front quarter. So
Chris Loonan had already made his turn, and it's gotta be crazy from his perspective. He's making a turn, and all of a sudden the car just sticks its nose out in front of him. He goes, "I guess we're touching."
Him. Yeah,
but you know who that really helps? That helps Garcia quite a bit. That puts Garth McDade 12 seconds back from Garcia, Susky 16, and Loonan 2 laps back.
Interesting.
So we just finished. We missed that. That's okay. Kevin Garcia.
We did miss the
Octavio
finish.
Rondoletto, Ivan Alessandro, Jeff.
So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We believe it's gonna be Octavio Rondoletto. Yes, we did. There we go. So Octavio Rondoletto will win this one. Yvonne Londeroso will take second place. Right. Chris Susky, Kevin Garcia will drop down to the 5th there. That penalty. Let's hope we don't get a jump start so we don't get distracted yet again. Daryl Young, Joseph Pascucci, Matthew Morris, Jake Robichaux, Matthew Grove, Ed Boyles Jr., and Romain Rateau. This is a healthy lineup. This is going to be a great race, Brian. There's a lot of drivers out there, and if this track is showing us anything, a lot of drivers is giving us a lot of carnage, especially through the first couple laps. So let's see if we can get it clean. All the drivers are out there, firing it up, and we're getting ready to go here. Semi-final number 2.
Favorite part about this track is that big New England banner in the back. We're not New England.
No, and we're green. Huge launch from Daryl Young and Matthew Morris.
Romain Rateau getting loose off the start, getting an incident here with Joe Pascucci, leaving him in the dust. Says, nope, I'm out of here.
Joe Pascucci looks a little bit damaged.
I got to get some space. Not sure what happened. Not sure if we're even going to be able to go back to see. Ed Boyles hitting the wall. Almost sliding into Romain up front. Daryl Young has the lead, running away from Matt Morris and Matt Grove.
Almost a single file line so far, Brian. It's going to be a Daryl Young, Matthew Morris show up front so far. Matthew Grove's hanging on just in case something happens, but this is a battle up front for sure. sloppy corners, though.
Oh.
In the hairpin, a little bit. Oh, my goodness. Romain Rateau up onto the inside. Yeah, Ed
I
Boyles
think we
Jr.
had another lockup there, just like that last one.
I think we did.
We're going to take a look
This time,
back.
Ed Boyles Jr. put his shoulder out and said, nah, I'm going to keep going.
Oh, no. We had Ed over-rotated the car. It slowed down almost to a stop. Romain had nowhere to go.
He's trying to get to the inside, but nowhere to go indeed. Daryl Young gapping Morris just a little bit here, getting a little bit of a run off. Grove's catching up a little, starting to see some daylight. Huge surge almost into Morris as Grove in the hairpin there. Jake Robichaud right behind. Ed Boyles Jr. and Pascucci are battling right there as well. Down into the Joker goes Young and Morris and Grove. Robichaud stays out. Boyles goes down too. So does Pascucci. It's a Joker lap here. As it's tight up front. This train. Jump for the third time. Matthew Morris now into the back of Daryl Young. Gets a little bit slideways. Manages to keep it. That's up for an over-under though. A little bit wide. Gets to the inside. Not quite. Daryl Young gets the grip on the exit. Holds the line. Dives down on the inside. He's playing a little bit defensive here.
Oh, those cars got loud.
He's going to get another Joker.
I need some new earplugs. They got loud there for a second.
Daryl Young down to the Joker. He's been ripping the e-brake. He doesn't rip the e-brake this time to get the rotation, and Matthew Morris dives in. Says, all right, I'll take that. See you later. Matthew Grove sees an opportunity now on a rattled Daryl Young. Side by side over the jump now. Can Grove hold the inside line? For the moment he does. Gets the surge. They're going to touch.
Rotation. Too much rotation.
Oh my gosh, we got another lockup situation. Young rips the e-brake, gets that car rotated, but... And I was going to say, but does he have the momentum to get him? We're going to find out to the right corner. He's respectful and backs off. Grove saves it.
Impressive.
These guys are fighting for another day, but oh boy, Morris has to love this now. Down in the Jokers, Jake Robichaud jumps into this picture. So if something happens here, he's going to be happy, but he's going to jump in on this battle here and see if he can make some moves. Daryl Young now holding on to Grove over the jump.
If I'm Daryl Young, I'm a little cranky about that. Grove came down into me.
Has to be.
And I
the last
let
lap
off,
too, so last chance for anything to happen.
So I believe they're both.
Has to make something happen here. I don't think he's going to get the grip on it. They are. They got to like it either way. Points are really all it's going to affect. It's Matthew Morris with a huge surge and a great win here tonight. Matthew Grove coming second. Daryl Young third. Jake Robichaud fourth. He should move on, I believe. Boyles Jr., Joe Pascucci, and Romain Rateau rounding out the top 7. This 4 moving on, I can confirm that. So top 4 from the semifinals will go on. And oh boy, that's it for the filtering action, our feature set. We're going to step aside for just a moment. We're going to give the drivers a moment to warm up and get ready for the feature tonight. You're not going to want to miss it. It's half as dramatic as the racing has been to get here. It's going to be a wild one. Stick with us.
You're so interesting.
I love your browser history.
I like that you're not hiding anything from me.
By the way, nice IP address. I like your neighborhood.
You are so special. This ad is just for you.
I learned so many things from you.
You are so generous with your personal data.
Switch on privacy, switch off trackers and viruses. Go to NordVPN.com. NordVPN. Safely be you.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Absolutely be doing what he has to do. He has to go for the championship. He has to recover the points that he lost. He's down. Takes the lead in the 12. What a move. And he takes the lead and holds it. Side between these two in the turn one. This is going to get spicy. Exiting turn one, over the jump to begin the first lap, clogging the inside line. McFarlane contact between them. They are still side by side. This opens the door for Wetz. He can't make anything happen. From the 26, he has not won in quite some time. Dragster acing the entry to turn one, up Eddie to the inside of Magnus, gives him a nudge. The grip strip on the inside, Phil. Wetz had a little bit better run, but looks like Ronnie's going to spot.
And we welcome you back to round 201 of the championship overall and round 4 of the 25th season of NASA Rallycross Contenders here in Indianapolis with Brian Sawyer in the production truck and also next to me in the commentary box. My name is Justin Robichaux, live on the Automotive Sports Network. This series brought to you by OSS. Visit www.osscenter.com for all of your security needs and cameras all season long. On ASN, brought to you by Whiplash Simcams. Don't be shy. Check them out at facebook.com/WSimcams and get yourself some great cameras for all of your needs. And finally, that intro music today, produced by Alex Abetti. And remember, hit that like button. Subscribe to us. ASN TV USA on YouTube and Twitch and Blue Sky and all that fun stuff. Ring that bell to get notified of all of our streams. We stream a lot. And if you want to race with us, if you like what you see and you want to be a part of it, head to nasasimracing.com. If you got a sim racing rig and you got iRacing, definitely come check us out. Just come say hi. Join in on the fun. We love new faces. We like to teach everybody in outs of Rallycross. Here we go. Speaking of Rallycross, we're going to have a fun one here. This is going to be a great feature. We're going to have 10 cars. It's going to be one of the more packed races we've had tonight, and this track has not been nice to many drivers, Brian.
Yeah, these guys have been very bunched. These guys have been very bunched up on the first laps, just coming into the start or like into the dirt section. They've been very bumped up and very aggressive, trying to jockey for position. I mean, it's the closest you're going to be to the lead that first time through. So, Joker's not allowed that first time through. So, they're just trying to get everything they can out of that turn.
And you know what? I don't blame them. There's a lot that you can get out of that first turn, but you got to be so patient. You can't be the one trying to push for stuff. You got to be the one waiting, and you got to push the right moment. I've had a ton of luck in that first corner, grabbing 3 or 4 spots. Just watching people drift off and bump into each other, and you just start at the inside. Just be patient on it, and don't make any aggressive moves, especially in that first lap. This track's way too tight for that stuff. Let other people do it and get out of your way. Here we go. Starting grid this evening, Eric Dubois, Olivier Rateau, Josh Mertz, Octavio Rondoletto, Matthew Morris, Yvonne Londeroso, Matthew Grove, Jeff Cartwright, Daryl Young, and Chris Susky. It's a very healthy lineup.
on the grid
very
too.
Diverse.
We got
Look
11.
at that.
We
Get
got
Robichaux,
11.
We got
He
11.
snuck in. He
We got
brought the
11.
car.
One of
He
those.
brought the car.
One of
He
those
snuck
special.
in.
One of those special instances in NASA where we get some craziness going on. We're gonna roll with it. They're rolling it. It's about to go green. We're gonna try and get all this action. There's a lot of cars here. And here we go. Green flag. Great launch from everybody. Ponderosa makes a bit of a charge, has to dive out of the way of Matthew Grove and his teammate. Everybody's being pretty patient and respectful so far. It's too wide up front. Olivier Rateau's up front with Josh Mertz. Eric Dubois on the inside with Rondoletto on the outside. Gets a bit of a tap there from Mertz. Rubbing up on the right quarter panel. Dives down on the inside of him. Gives him a bit of a nudge. It's argy-bargy here already. Mertz doesn't like it. He gives it back to him. Olivier Rateau self-explodes. Self-crashes and creates a parking lot. And it's a mess in the back here. Olivier Rateau turns that car around and just gets everybody way and away. And we've also got some carnage up front here as well. Londeroso gets turned by Matthew Grove, but gets returned again by Jeff Cartwright. But that gives him, I think, ending damage. That's all he went.
That is
he
terminal
got straight
damage.
into.
I think we've lost 2
Took
cars.
that
We've lost
front
Matt
left
Morris.
off.
We've lost Matt Morris and Ivan Elizondo.
Wow.
Octavio
that first lap.
Rondoletto. Let's regroup here, Justin. Octavio Rondoletto,
Oh my
top
goodness.
of the tower. He's about 1.5 off of Eric Dubois. Matt
And he's
Grove follows
dodging-
behind a few seconds back from
Rateau
there.
is still
Jeff
just
Cartwright.
crippled. The car's parked.
Yeah,
There he
these
goes.
front two, if they can just
Oh.
hold, they're going to be fine. It's going to be a battle for third, I think, for the rest of the evening. It's Octavio and Eric. They should be able to hold this together.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we got Grove, Cartwright, Robichaux, and Young all in that picture here for third position, and they're getting a bit aggressive for it as well. Rondoletto and Dubois kind of off on their own little zip code out front.
Gentlemen, it's Rallycross,
Yeah,
not a boxing match.
Oh boy. No kidding. A boxing match this one can be in the first couple laps. There's another little bit of a little shove.
These cars are going to look like they went through the trash compactor after this race. You know, when you see the car get crushed by the big magnet, it's going to look like that.
100%.
We're going to have little cubes.
Like a demo derby race. Like picking up all the bumper pieces off the track after it's done. And the inside goes Robichaux here on Cartwright. Might try for a switch back here. Cartwright goes super wide. Gives the door to Robichaux. Robichaux will jump in there and take it. Can he hold it though? Good surge with grip in the Subaru on the outside. And he looks like he's going to smash through here and just take it on power. Off to the Joker will go Robichaux. This might give him an opportunity to jump up onto the inside if he can make it happen. Gets tight to the inside. A little bit of a jump and gets him unsettled. Manages to keep the spot though. Young breathing down his neck. Great exit though from Robichaux. Good use of the curbs. Young didn't get that good switchback, so you see the gap that it gives you if you don't get it quite perfect.
These guys can spread out a little bit, Justin. I kind of want to go back and look at the incident, but they're real close, so we're going to give it a minute. If we can't get to it during the race, I want to look after the race. I want to see exactly what happened there. That was a little bit chaotic. It looked like there was an incident between like second, third, and fourth, and Olivier, I think, hit the wall by himself. Not 100% sure what happened, but
yeah, he hit the wall on the exit and spun himself for sure. Way to the inside is Jeff Cartwright. That might even be a cut, to be quite honest, on the inside. Yeah,
I don't know if he can get that flag cleared in time before this straight, because it's going to grow.
I don't think so. It's going to grow a little bit for sure. This might give Robichaux an opportunity to get by him. Robichaux must know that there's a penalty there somewhere. Yeah, Cartwright goes to the outside. He's going to try to bleed it here in this long sweeping corner. Yeah, it couldn't have. Maybe he didn't quite get it. Maybe I'm lying. I don't see anything on the tree.
That'd be impressive.
For sure. Down to the inside where the Joker goes. Robichaux. He's going to try to get to the inside on Cartwright here again. A little respectful.
That time.
I like it. Yeah. He's respectful. We're 6 laps in. A little bit left to go.
Up front.
Maybe run the let out on the old race. Yeah.
6 seconds up on Eric Dubois. They're just getting to run time trials out here. Eric Dubois is
at this point. Well, you know what? Grove is catching up on Dubois, though. Yeah, got a couple seconds on him now.
All right,
I see him.
These guys have spread out a little bit. We're gonna try and take a look back at what happened.
Let's go back.
So let's do that. See if we can slow it down and get up high.
This is Mertz giving it back to Rondeletto, or trying to go back up to the inside.
You can't go 3 wide there. That causes
Yeah,
that
and then you see that on the outside. There's
a parking
Rateau
lot.
turned around.
There's a parking lot between 2 cars, and then the rest of the cars have nowhere to go.
Unfortunate. That doesn't really happen though if Rateau doesn't self spin, which is unfortunate. Those two get their little spat out, their little tit for tat, and they do go relatively unscathed without that. But that just causes a huge issue. Gets everybody kind of bent out and kind of pinballs everybody off one another here.
Yeah.
Grove's still hanging on to Dubois. Not much there, but inside.
Squeeze.
Oh, Robichaud, a little bit of a nudge on Cartwright. Actually gives him a full-on push out of the way.
If
Cartwright looks like he's kind of steaming now.
There, I really like that. That was just aggressive enough
I do.
to say, I'm coming through, move.
But he's got to get through that door because Cartwright's
he's got to
steaming.
finish the pass because Cartwright here can be just as aggressive back.
Yeah, and he's going to try to be. Here he goes to the inside now, gives that little bit of a nudge back. Doesn't get it hard enough. It was a polite attempt. I love it. Robichaux's going to hold this, though.
Yeah, we're on lap 9. There's 2 laps left.
We are. Rondeletto's going to run through here the first. Yeah, he's going to run through the hairpin here the last time here soon. And then that's going to be, that's going to get the white flag out.
I haven't had to watch him much. This race is just squarely his from turn 3.
He's taking advantage of the carnage to happen.
Battles evolve from Jake Robichaud and Cartwright to Daryl Young and Cartwright.
Young is on Cartwright now, and he can make something happen. He's got one more last little attempt to the inside. He will go. It hasn't been a great line all evening. That top line's been great on the second phase, as you see here. Cartwright getting away from him a little bit. You get the white flag out, though. Rondeletto's jumping over the jump here for the last time this evening. Rounding that sweeping corner. Nice and worn in now it is. Eric Dubois is not too far behind, so the rest of the pack kind of clutching on here. Off was Rondeletto. Final corner for the final time. He makes it happen here tonight. He's going to get another win to cement that lead here in the championship series.
This gap. 9 seconds to Eric Dubois.
Wow. Wow, look at that. Now Eric Dubois, Matthew Grove bringing it in third.
I'm thinking this is a one-and-done Contender Series season for Octavio Rondeletto.
I think so. Right, Young, Mertz will take it in from the pits, I believe. Oh, sorry, he just parked it. So Mertz 7th, Chris 8th, Susky, that is, and then Linda Rosso, sorry, in the pits. Rateau and Morris, 9, 10, 11. Wow. This track, unreal. It almost needs an 8 cap, I think. You heard it here first. We'll see if Saturday's any better, and then we'll deliberate on that finally as Octavio having a little bit of fun here under those beautiful fireworks here in Indianapolis. What a great win! Great win. Come by some adversity here in the heats and managed to squeak it out at the end. We'll find out his thoughts here soon. We're gonna get everybody settled in here. We'll get our drivers up in the media pen and get some interviews very shortly. Stick with us.
All right, Justin, that was a race. So
that was a race indeed.
Go ahead, see who we have. We usually have Rondeletto. I know we're gonna have Dubois and Grove. We got Rondeletto there already. Go ahead, we got Grove up there. Give me one moment. Let's gonna be Grove first. Let me find my button.
Let's bring Grove in. I think Grove's ready. Let's get him.
I was trying as hard as I could.
Howdy, Matty.
Yo, what up, brother?
Matthew Grove. All right, P3 tonight here, despite all that carnage and chaos. How's that feel?
Oh man, I'm gonna be honest, not the greatest. This Contenders class is getting argy-bargy. It took a couple races to get back to the grind and being able to necessarily drive like that. It's not my favorite. I like a lot more close racing that doesn't involve lots of contact, but I mean, it is what it is. We can do it all, brother. We'll start driving the sim rig like we're motocross racing. You know what I'm saying?
It's a tight track. I mean, we can give it that, I
Absolutely, dude.
suppose.
I mean, I wasn't I did not I think it was Ivan that got hooked up there with.
Mhm.
Dude, any other track, I would have like stopped and at least let him get unhooked from my car. But when we're in second and third place and that happened, dude, there were 10 cars behind us. I
Mhm.
was
Mhm.
I wasn't lifting.
Yeah, we already saw a parking lot come out too, so yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. But I mean, other than that, dude, good racing tonight. Like I said, the RG barginess, again, we'll blame that a lot on the tightness, the close quarters of the track. There's no room for error anywhere. And I know multiple races that there were car 2 and 3 wide that I can't believe made it through. So
Yeah,
um
agreed, right?
yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys. As always, without you guys in the booth, we'd be doing this without looking good. So kudos to you guys. Huge shout out to my wife and kiddos. Thank you very much for supporting me while I do this. Shout out to NASASimRacing.com. Get your rear end off the couch, get in a rig, come on out, race with us, hop on the broadcast, have Justin biting his fingernails off. ASN TV USA. If you need any broadcasting things done, those guys will get you taken care of. Shout out to the good Lord above. Without him, I wouldn't have been upright in second air this morning. So, huge shout out to him. Shout out to the team as always, Jake, Chris. I know I don't get on and drive all that much lately, but we always push each other to do better, be better. And even when we all have bad nights, we do have fun together. So I think that again, the dynamics of the teams really at the end of the day what does good for us over at Slapex Racing, powered by Team Watson Racing Setups. Huge shout out to those guys. Evan, without him, I know these races are fixed setups, but just getting to learn the car with a properly tuned setup on it does amazing for everything. So, other than that, man, we'll see you next week.
Oh yeah, made this interview easy.
He's doing
Matthew
our job
Grove,
Yeah,
for us.
everybody.
brother.
Thanks so much, buddy. Have a great night, dude.
Again, thank you, Justin and Brian. What you guys do and what you guys do behind the scenes that nobody does know. You guys do an amazing job. So thank you guys again from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, buddy. Have a good night, man. We'll see you next week.
Absolutely, brother. You too.
Care. All right, Matthew Grove. Now we'll get Eric Dubois in here. P2, man. How does that feel, buddy? That was a feature. Let me tell you. You kind of squeaked by and then ran off and ran in your own zip code for the rest of the race. How'd that feel?
Yeah, that was a race and a half to say the least. The heat. We were sitting on the grid and heat won, and I'm looking at the drivers gridded up around me, and I'm going, oh my god. But I just I got a good jump, and I didn't push very hard. I just tried to stay clean and falling behind Chris and give myself the best chance to make it through the IRP chaos that can ensue here. Um, Octavio made that misstep, and that ultimately gave me the. And after a little, another gift with Chris making a boo boo there over the jump, um, put me in a spot to be on pole here in the future, and I just wanted to run as clean as I could, and um, try to give myself a chance to win. But man, I was just talking to Octavio in the media pen. The pace that he's shown this season is been tough to catch and fun to watch. So, um, I think I was the only one that made it through the chaos in the feature with a relatively unbroken car. I know that Octavio had some visible damage. I heard Maddie in the interview talking about the damage that he was dealing with. When he came in the media pen, I said, Matt, making me drive in my mirror like that is not good. But no, it's been a tough season. I haven't podiumed or still haven't won a NASA yet, but this was my first podium this season, so it feels good. It feels good to even if it was a gift in the heat that got me here, I still had to run the race in the feature, and to come out
Take
with a
it.
second
Yeah, no kidding.
it's a good feeling, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, cool. Who'd you like to thank tonight, man? Before we
Man,
let you go.
good gosh, the spot I'm in, with Team Watson and the dynamic that we've built there. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes where you know we all work together. We feed off each other. We help each other. We try to be the best teammates that we can. We got Evan McFarland, making sets and giving pointers, and the list goes on and on for all these guys. Big shout out to both NASA and ASN. You guys do amazing stuff, and I make no qualms about, and make it no secret how much I love the Monday night broadcast. So I'm looking forward to getting the headset off and kicking back and watching the race back. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. I'm still kind of buzzing from the finish, so.
I know.
I
You're
guess
good, man. We'll let you go.
It's been such a grind. So yeah, thanks guys. Keep on doing what
Absolutely.
you're
We'll let you go
doing.
enjoy that victory or that P2, man, for sure.
Yeah, man. We'll see you.
Dude, take her easy. Have fun. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
forgot to mention the missus. My beautiful wife sitting behind me, watching me, cheer me on from behind. That was an absolute amazing experience. I gotta give a big hug and kiss out to her. And I sit in this rig a lot, man. She's a real cool about it. So I don't have any problems in that area. So thanks to her. Love you,
Can't
baby.
forget that. Oh yeah.
But yeah, thanks guys.
Rockin', man. Thank you, buddy. We'll see you next week. All right, Eric. Now we've got Octavio Rondoletto. My friend, you're running away with this season, buddy. How does that feel? I mean, this one you almost had to work for it a little bit, but talk me through it.
Good evening, Brian, Justin, and people watching. Well, the race was interesting, especially in the first two turns. I tried to be as clear as I could. I'm sorry to Josh for the door bang that I did. I locked up, tried to turn, but it was little late. To be honest, I didn't know we had a line rule in the Joker, in the hits. I noticed the line. This is the first time around here. I have a bunch of laps, of practice, but I didn't know the line. But well, we had to work harder to get in the final and to get in a good spot for turn one. I think I did it well. I was lucky, really lucky there. I could end really bad there in the accident, but well, the race was pretty easy later when I had all the space to show my pace and to clean laps.
Oh, it's amazing. You definitely showed your pace for sure. Just basically qualifying at that point. No kidding. Would you like to thank for tonight's amazing victory, man, and your winning streak?
Well, thank you to Byte 500, Ivan, my family, well, everybody watching the race. We need you guys to watch the race and enjoy this show. To the league, and congrats to the guys in the podium, to Eric and if I don't remember bad, it was Matthew.
I believe so. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Octavio. Great victory tonight. We will see you probably Saturday, hopefully, and if not, we'll see you next week again here.
I'll try to be there, but I don't know. Maybe the next Monday.
Maybe someday. Awesome. Well, take care,
Maybe.
Octavio. Enjoy the victory.
Thank you.
Woo-wee. That was a race, Brian. That was a race.
Yes, it was.
All right, be sure to hit that like on the broadcast if you're still here, if you haven't already. We're gonna do that before we go. But what are your final thoughts, Brian, before we send this one off?
My final thoughts before we get out here is I want to look at the points. So
let's do that.
Let's go look at our drivers' championship. We got a lot of movement here.
Keep me in
big movement.
Line, brother.
Octavio Rondoletto and Ivan Alessandro, they maintain the top two positions. Bigger gap between them now, 108 to 82. Jake Robichaux up 2 positions with his finish tonight in 4th, up to 73 points. Matt Grove holds solid. Eric Dubois up 5 positions. Jeff Cartwright up 5 positions. I don't know why Eric Dubois is on there twice. He's trying to get some extra points. Romain Rateau, 64. Matthew Morris and Daryl Young are top 10. In the team points.
That's wild. There you go. Qualifying points pretty crucial. Dick
Yeah.
Show shows that.
Yeah. Byte 500 maintains the lead at 233 points, followed by Sleepex Racing TWRS 186, Control Z 161, Kieran Lifflander Racing, Mika Esports, Control Z Racing, Ford, Control Z Racing again. We got 3 of them. They need new names. Mertz Racing Technologies, Move Over at Speedy Time, and JC Sim Sports finishing out that pool there. Manufacturer points. Same old song and dance, 143 to 105 to 33 for the Beetle. Justin, this track takes no prisoners.
Oh, it doesn't. It leaves no one left behind. There's no mercy.
Somebody makes a mistake.
No mercy at all.
Everybody gets involved. You make a mistake.
Oh, absolutely. You can set up a parking lot. We've had that happen already here tonight. Like literally all of the major issues you could possibly have at a track like this, we hit them. The only one I don't think we've seen tonight was the like a Joker merge issue. But
yeah, we didn't
see anybody smash the wall either in the Joker, which was nice. So everybody had a clean
counter.
Joker lap. We had no flip counter tonight.
No flip counter, and none of my favorite issues that can happen here are a car jumping off the ramp and landing on the track.
Into the other side.
Way. Yeah.
Going the wrong way.
We didn't have that. We've had that one season. That was brutal. But
yeah, that one gives no mercy as well.
Pretty standard issues here tonight, but
yeah, no kidding.
Pretty good night of racing.
Contenders mistakes.
A lot of fighting, which is fun to watch.
Oh, the fighting was intense. It's getting crazier as the season goes. I'm getting a little worried for some of the drivers as we get on if they're going to be friends after this. So
it's a shorter season.
Yeah, no kidding.
Every race counts.
No kidding. Right. Seriously. Now, listen, if you'd like your content broadcasted by us, by ASN, you can contact us at asnTVUSA.com. And if you want to race with us, head on over to NASASimRacing.com. Get an invite into our Discord server. Just come say hi, and we'll get you set up. There's some free stuff we can get you rolling in. You can just come have fun. We'll set up a session. We'll get you up to speed. We'll get you running. And this is a fun discipline. If you're on iRacing, come give it a try. It won't discipline. Spitfire Racing. You get stuff done really quick, and you get a lot of action throughout the night. But look, the checker flag has fallen on the evening here in Indianapolis, and on behalf of our entire production staff, producer Brian Sawyer, my name's Justin Robichaud. Thank you for joining us on today's coverage of NASA Rallycross Contenders. Huge congratulations to Octavio Rondoletto, starting to set another streak. Brian, we'll see if that continues. But remember, you're going to want to be back here again Thursday night for some SimCar Grand Dam action at Long Beach, and then back here again on Saturday for that supercar action, also here at Indianapolis. But until then, so long.